So, today I'm going to review and play two of the easiest games on the Atari 2600, Asteroids and Laser Blast. Asteroids, the arcade version was hard. Like, when I was a kid, going to Chuck E. Cheese when I was like 14, 15 years old, playing that, arcade games, pushing quarters into the machines and playing the games, I was bad at Asteroids, very bad. So years later, when I got my Atari 2600 recently, and I started buying all these retro games, I thought, Asteroids, God, I was so bad at that game, I suck. Maybe I can play the Atari game and I'll be better at it. Or maybe I can improve, and maybe I can teach myself, to overcome that little, weakness I had about being bad at that game. So I got it. And the Atari 2600 version of Asteroids is easy as shit. Asteroids was released in November 1979 by Atari and was designed by Kyle Raines and Dominic Walsh. Asteroids sold over 70,000 arcade cabinets, and players and developers loved it. It influenced games such as Defender and Gravatar and many others. Howard Dell-M designed the hardware the game runs on, which was used on the lunar landing. Asteroids uses physics model, which was perfected through trial and error. So, as you can see, the game's not that difficult. Well, the Atari version. I mean, you just stay in the center, pretty easy. And the levels, sometimes the asteroids get closer, but never close enough to really make it a threat. And as long as you just stay in the center of the screen, it's a piece of cake. Yeah, I mean, not to take anything away from the game developers, but this game is easy. Oh, the teleporting thing's annoying. I'm not really talking that much because I think me just playing this game explains how easy it is. Yeah, it can make you a little sleepy. Kind of like your mom singing a little lullaby for you to go to sleep to. Boring. Huh? What? Oops. There's Asteroids on the Atari 2600. I played it for about 10 minutes. Cut it off a little bit before the end. It is an easy game on the Atari 2600. I wasn't sure if I was going to do well at it or not, but I seem to be doing okay with it. I got killed once, but then I got my 8th life back. I got 8 more lives. I mean, it's not a hard game if you know how the strategy is. Just stay in the middle, shoot the asteroids. There's that annoying teleporting thing. I don't even know how that happens. Maybe I understand how the controls. Maybe I'll look it up on YouTube or something. Why do you teleport? What is the combination on the joystick that makes you teleport? It's annoying because a lot of times you'll get teleported right in front of an asteroid that's flying right at you, and you die. I've gotten a little bit better at maneuvering around the asteroids when I have to. But it's pretty easy on the Atari 2600. The arcade game was a lot harder, but I would recommend it if you just want to kick back and kick ass at a game and tell all your friends you're great, even though they all know that the game is easy. Anyway, on to our next game. Now, the second game I'm going to review on the Atari 2600 that are easier than most games on the Atari 2600 in general is a game called Laser Blast. And even though this game is easy, I like playing this game. Well, maybe it's because it's easy, but it's fun. It's a fun game. Basically, you're a UFO going over your planet, and there's these turrets that are shooting laser blasts at you. Gee, how did they come up with the name for that game?
Laser Blast was designed by David Crane, one of Activision's co-founders. It was published in 1981 and earned an honorable mention for Best Science Fiction Game from Arcade Awards in 1982. Now, as you can see, it's a simple game for a shooter. Once you get the oh, look, I died. Oh, well. But once you get the pattern down, it's really not that difficult. You get extra lives as you increase points. You can get up to about, I think it's like 6 lives, I think. And as long as you, the enemies, every once in a while they might make a different kind of move out of the ordinary, but for the most part, it's the same pattern. And if you learn the pattern, the game's very easy to play. Sorry, I positioned the camera so you can't see the score. I'll work on that on my next video. Oops, I died again. But I think for every 1,000 points you make, you get an extra life or some shit like that. But as you can see, it's pretty easy. Oops. Yeah, are you yachting yet or sleeping yet? Because I almost am. Oops, I died. There's excitement. Oh.
So there you go. There's Laser Blast on the Atari 2600. I ended it on a sad note. I ended it when I died. It's an easy game. Once you get the rhythm down, it's the same thing over and over again. It never gets harder. There's no bosses to fight. It's basically a really fun top-down shooter. I enjoy playing it when I feel like maybe I suck at these other games and I just want to dominate a game that's totally easy and pretend like I'm a great gamer. But anyway, Laser Blast is fun. If you have an Atari 2600 and you don't have this, I recommend picking it up. It's not that expensive. Anyway, have a nice evening and happy gaming.
Check out my next video where I'm going to do a little crossover video with the Atari 2600 Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back game. And then follow it up with a review of Star Wars Shadows of the Empire for the Nintendo 64, which both have Imperial Walker fights, which would be a lot of fun. Other than that, please, if you would, please like and subscribe to my videos. I would really appreciate it. And have a nice day.